Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sissel run. We're back just to see what the fuck has changed, if anything got added. Fuck you. For those who are just paying attention to the Sissel run episodes, we had to divert a little bit because Shirokoi asked to get as much feedback on the Owen run as possible because he wanted to rewrite that shit. And he did, and so we went through the old one, and then we went through the new one up to updated 0.5.2 is the version we're running now. So now we're back at Sissel, and Philip's run is not available yet, so let's see what the fuck we have in store for us now. Anyway, I still gotta show you my contest entry. Sissel ran back into the walk-in fridge, his face still burning red. A burning red, bitch. Dana was still recovering from a mad laughing fit behind me as Herschel struggled to swallow his muffin. You swallow that muffin, motherfucker. It'll be the last muffin you ever fucking come at me with a chainsaw again, god damn it! Messing with Sis has never been more fun. You really need to hang out with us more often, John. You two are gonna be the death of him one of these days. Herschel snorted as he wiped his mouth. I did nothing to worry about. We are practically the kid's family. 'Tis our job to take a jab at him every now and then. Cucumba. Or every chance we get. Yep. The two exchanged rather triumphant high five. The three of us looked up as the sight of a metal cart echoed out of the fridge. Ginny bounded over to me and elbowed my sides excitedly. Alrighty, Sissel's about to show off his project. Be as supportive as you can, John. Herschel cracked his knuckles threateningly. Or else. Oh, Jesus. Here he comes. Goddamn, dude. The creaking of the metal cart grew louder as Sissel finally came out of the fridge. Alright, here's my project. I stared in amazement as the object slowly came into view. Is that... Oh my gosh! That's cool! Chocolate? Oh, don't eat it, man. That's the government... That's the Capitol? Yeah, I believe that's the Capitol building. That's really cool. That is a very detailed sculpture out of chocolate. Sissel puffed out his chest out in nervous pride, like, yep, a solid white chocolate sculpture. I stared at the sculpture in awe. It was a perfect replica of the Capitol House. Capitol building. House, I guess. The level of detail was completely breathtaking. Every pillar, every inch of the replica was alive with delicately carved design. It must have taken Sissel days to finish this. Sissel, this is amazing! You think so? But please tell me. I jammed an accusing finger towards Herschel. What the bloody fuck was the chainsaw for? Long story, mate. Culinary arts is complicated. It's not that complicated. Chocolate melts really easily, especially from the friction of sculpting. So we froze a solid block of it in the fridge so that it's as hard as a rock. But because it's hard as a rock, we have to use a chainsaw to lop off huge chunks of it before I could work on the little details. I can't believe it. Huh? You're a huge chocolate nerd! Hey, that's not really a bad thing. Don't sell yourself short, sis. You'll pass the preliminary rounds tomorrow for sure, you big nerd. Maybe. I mean, this whole thing is just made of a pile of leftover white chocolate. Food-wise, it's nothing special. You gotta stop being so humble, dude. This is a real piece of art. I hate to break the mood, but y'all gotta be careful with this thing tomorrow, sis. Grania's Culinary Art Contest is known for its cutthroat participants and aggressive sabotages. Oh, no. Someone's gonna fuck it up. Better keep a close eye on this thing if you plan to pass the preliminary rounds. Right. I'll be careful. Oh, and before I forget, Sissel dug through a few drawers and pulled out a large paper bag that that shuffled in its own weight. Here's a bunch of leftover chocolate, John, as promised. All right! Thanks for coming all this way just to look at my work, man. It means a lot to me. I cradled the bag of chocolate in my arms like a newborn child. That's a lot of chocolate. Sissel, I fucking love you. Well, what? Oh, that's great. The sun was... Oh, by the way, in the last episode I mentioned the song being used in Owen's run as being called Clementia. From Puella Madoka Magica. It's called Clementia. I knew it. You're using songs that are copyrighted, goddammit. You're trying to get me in trouble. The sun was halfway under the horizon by the time we got ready to return to the dorms. Jenny had left early so that no one would notice she escaped her house arrest. As Sissel completed a few things, finishing touches on his sculpture, Herschel pulled me aside into a quiet part of the cafe. Say, John, mind if I have a word with you? Sure, what's up? I just wanted to thank you for being such a good mate to Sissel. God knows the kid needs it. It's no problem at all. Being his friend has its perks. Could you do me a favor while you're at it? The boy's got a bad habit of refusing to ask for help until shit hits the fan. If you notice him struggling with anything, let me know. I'm always ready to give a helping hand. Jenny tries to help whenever she can, but she's not always around. So you mind giving me a heads up in her stead? I chuckled at Herschel's anxious face. Of course! Sissel's pretty lucky to have such a caring boss. Say, sorry if this sounds presumptuous, but are you and Sissel related by any chance? You two look kind of similar. Oh, you're giving a racist. Herschel gave an exasperated scoff. Why, is it 'cause we're both rabbits? That's kind of racist, man. Real uncool of you. The two of us jumped as Sissel came out of the kitchen. God damn it. Yo, John, I'm all set. Where did I head back? Yeah, let's go. See you later, boss. Herschel's expression softened as he cheerfully ruffled Sissel's hair. See you around, you rascal. God damn it. People always taking shit wrong. With that, the two of us left the cafe and made our way home. Even as we walked down the street, I could feel Herschel's gaze on us. He didn't look away until we turned the corner and went out of sight. Ugh. Okay, what is this? We got Herschel with a bone. He got that bone! And a crow? What the fuck? Where's my picture? Here we go. Still got the Aaron picture with all the notes written down on it. What does it say for Sissel Burns? Daffodil, Sissel Burns, try. I don't remember anything about his, to be honest with you. Clack, 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 clack. I groaned and buried my face into the pillow. It's early. I'm sleeping. Unless the dorm is burning down, I don't need to be up right now. Clack, 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 clack. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to return to that wonderful dream I was having. Something about drowning in a lake of chocolate? That sounds wonderful. Better than waking up. Clack, clack, squawk. What the fuck? My eyes snapped open wide as I screamed bloody murder and toppled out of my bed. What's going on? Where's the fire? My sleep-boggled mind stumbled like a drunkard as I squinted about the dorm. Behind the glass of my window sat a crow. It stared back at me with a black beady eyes before tapping the glass urgently again. I threw a sock at it. It squawked and sent me an offended glare. What do you want, you damn chicken? I was sleeping. Suddenly the smell of smoke filled my nose, followed by a loud crash from down the hallway. Muffled and frustrated shouts of swearing quickly followed. I glanced back to the crow staring at me expectantly inside. Fine, I'm getting up, stupid bird. What the fuck? It wasn't until halfway through the door that I realized I was talking to a crow this whole time. What? I walked into the kitchen just in time to see Sissel kick a frying pan across the room. God damn. Son of a... Oh, John! Sorry, did I wake you? Don't be sorry. I'm sure the frying pan had it coming. Glanced around the kitchen with a raised eyebrow. The place was a mess. Spices and flour littered the floor as though a spicy snowstorm had just passed through. The stove was still sizzling with the charred remains of whatever poor breakfast Sissel attempted to bring to life. I looked up at Sissel curiously. What is this? Breakfast wars? Did the omelets finally fight back? No, I was just a little clumsy this morning. Sissel's brow knitted into a deep frown as he marched over to grab a broom. What a vague answer. I gingerly tiptoed through the mess and sat at the table and stared as Sissel cleaned up. Why don't you help the motherfucker? That's rude. He looked rather tense. His shoulders were painfully stiff and his face was scrunched up, swimming with unwelcomed thoughts. You don't look too good. Are you okay? Sissel's long ears twitched with irritation.
Me? Of course I'm okay. Completely okay. Why wouldn't I be okay?
You look like you're chewing on a lemon. Come on, Sissel, just talk to me. I think all the pre-performance contest anxiety is getting to your head. Sissel huffed it bitterly and brandished his broom at me. I leaned back in my chair with a raised eyebrow.
I'm fine. What makes you think otherwise?
Well, I just walked into the kitchen wearing nothing but boxers. Usually you grow red or throw something at me by now.
I don't...
Sissel blinked and stared, as if only seeing me for the first time. I was sitting in the chair with my legs spread wide and waggling my eyebrows suggestively. God damn it, dude. With a yelp, I ducked as Sissel reflectively chucked a stick of butter at my head. God damn, don't waste the butter! Damn it.
You're the worst.
You know you like it. I laughed and gave him a patronizing pat on the head. How? You were sitting down, now you're leaning all the way up? He's a tall motherfucker. How the hell? It's good to see you back to normal, dude. Mind telling me what's got you so worked up now?
It's just...
Sissel slouched onto a chair next to me and let out an exhausted
sigh. The contest is everything I've worked towards for the last few years, you know? I'm just another homeless street kid, but if I manage to win this thing, I'll have a chance to get into college and be someone educated.
No, I think you're plenty educated already, dude.
But I'm not. I've never even been to a real school before BriAnna. I didn't even know how to read until I got Ginny to help tutor me. And the whole cooking and culinary thing, I only sorta good because Herschel was nice enough to hire a half-starved kid at his cafe. If I lose today, I'll be losing a lot more than just the contest.
We were silent for several long seconds before I sighed and patted Sissel on the head. I know you're nervous, but you're really letting the performance anxiety get to you. Just take a deep breath and relax.
Easier said than done, pal.
Relax, eat, chill. Kuna Matata, calm your tits. Distress thy breasts. What the fuck?
You're not helping.
Unclench thy sphincter. Sissel snorted as he tried to hold back a chuckle. I snickered along with him. Again with the clementia. How often are you going to use... You're trying to get me in trouble with this copyrighted music, god damn it, it's not royalty free. I already had a copyright claim on one of the fucking songs in this game. I had to go back and re-edit the fucking music in an episode just because, even though it was quiet as fuck, it was copyrighted, god damn it. There was something about laughing that left us feeling a little lighter. I know you're nervous, but freaking out isn't helping your chances of winning. You gotta keep your head clear and stay focused. Just look at it this way. If you win, that's great. If you don't, we'll figure something out that'll help you get you back to your feet. It's not the end of the world just yet. Just take a deep breath and relax. You'll do fine. Sissel let out a deep breath and stared up at the ceiling.
I guess you're right, in your own dumb way.
He hopped back onto his feet with a little more energy than before.
All right, enough moping around. Let's clean this place up and make a real breakfast before the contest. Then we can head out to grab my sculpture from the cafe.
Sounds like a plan.
But before that,
Sissel shot me an offended glare as his cheeks flushed with red.
Please put some damn clothes on.
Are you sure? You looked like you were enjoying the view.
Just put some damn clothes on.
God damn, dude. About an hour and a quick breakfast later, Sissel and I were strolling down the streets toward Herschel's cafe. It was a quiet walk, with a comfortable silence hanging between us. Something's gonna happen to that sculpture. Like, we're gonna be on the way back, and someone's gonna fucking jump us or some stupid shit. Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna suck, and it's gonna be sad, and it's gonna be miserable, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I know it's gonna fucking happen, and it sucks. Because he worked so hard on it. I'm pre-grieving. I'm pre-grieving for a fucking white chocolate sculpture of the Capitol building, or else. Sissel looks a little less tense after our little talk, but he's still wound up tighter than a spring. I hope he's gonna be alright. Sissel suddenly stopped and frowned.
Why is the cafe closed? It's usually open at this hour. Boss probably slept to his alarm again. Lazy ass.
Can we still go and grab your sculpture?
Sure, I got the keys and everything. Follow me.
It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign! Oh shit, is my mouse still on? Shit. The cafe was completely dark and empty. I stood behind Sissel and peered around the place nervously. It's kind of quiet when nobody's around.
And water is wet.
I mean the creepy kind of quiet.
Are you just scared because of how Boss jumped you with a chainsaw?
I wasn't scared at all. Let's just go grab your sculpture and hurry back to the school.
Fine, fine. Need me to hold your hand, princess? No.
The two of us carefully slipped into the kitchen. With nobody else around, it almost felt like we weren't supposed to be here. Come on, Sissel, hurry up and grab what you need. I just want to get out of here. Sissel silently grabbed his sculpture from the fridge and placed it into a box. After loading the box onto a cart, he stared up at me with a wary look.
I never thought you'd be such a chicken. What are you so afraid of this time? Chainsaw clowns?
Well, maybe someone's gonna fucking call the cops thinking that we're breaking into the store and then the cops are gonna show up and fuck up the sculpture or some shit. I don't know. You never know. Their quiet, predatory honks may be approaching as we speak.
Sure, definitely. I can almost hear them right now.
Just shut up and grab your stuff and get out. Oh no, something's wrong.
I don't?
That music isn't just my imagination, is it?
I was just joking. I never asked for this.
The honking of a trumpet slowly crept closer and closer. Sissel and I huddled together in the corner of the kitchen in silent terror. What the fuck is happening? I never thought death by clowns would be so terrifying. Sissel, why could you do this to me?
I didn't plan this. Shit, it's like it's almost here.
Oh, fuck you. You goofy ass. But I like the animation. You got little animations happening. The lights and... for one trumpet, this is awfully a lot of music. The lights suddenly snapped on and a shower of confetti limped climactically onto our heads. Surprise, yo, sissy! I wanted to give you a big good luck and don't fuck up celebration before the contest. How did I do? Sissel and I can only gape in silence as even more confetti slowly drifted onto our heads.
I'll just grab my sculpture and go.
Good idea. I'll be right behind you. Oh, come on! He made a sign that has a little Navi on it and everything, and come on. Wait, what about the performance? Aren't you a little impressed? And the confetti's still going. Sissel was already halfway through the door of this cart. Oh, come on! I know you were scared, but he put so much work into it. I don't feel bad now.
When the hell did you learn to play the trumpet?
Herschel puffed out his chest broadly. I worked as a clown at a carnival when I was just a wee teenager. That explains a lot, actually.
Come on, John, let's get back to the school. I think the clown's stupidity is contagious.
Wait for me, I'm coming with you too. Sissel turned back in surprise.
Don't you have to keep the cafe running today?
Nope, I'm closing the shop for today. I ain't going to miss out on my favorite employees contest victory today. Huh, guess that's why the cafe looked closed from the outside. Because it's fucking closed.
You're taking the day off just for me?
Of course, I'm expected to see some culinary ass whooping though. Don't let me down, kiddo. Herschel playfully ruffled Sissel's hair with a triumphant grin on his face. Sissel did his best to keep a straight face, but ended up breaking into a small smile. If only we could see it.
Come on, boss, let's go get going before we're late. Please get rid of all this damn confetti.
Yeah, it's been falling for like 100 years by now.
Why isn't it stopping?
A clown's got to keep his secrets. That's funny. Like they're acknowledging fucking. That's funny.
Where is it coming from? It's just appearing. What the fuck?
The three of us pushed the cart containing Sissel's sculpture down the streets of BriAnna with a new air of confidence. Well, hopefully it's cold air, because otherwise that shit's gonna melt. Have you never heard of the fucking silly song? A great big squash just sat upon my hat. A big great much as I squish my hat could fly. A chocolate hat, and it has chocolates, and it melts, and then someone sits on it, and it's bad. Herschel seems especially excited as he practically skipped along behind us. Wowee, it's been ages since I've been back to the Grania. You used to come to school here? Yup, it's been about 20 years since I graduated, oh. Miss old Corley's still teaching here.
Yeah, she teaches my culinary arts classes. She teaches fucking everything, doesn't she? Goddamn.
Really? She's teaching my photography classes too. That poor woman needs to raise the sun will grow cold before she actually retires. Mrs. Corliss was pretty excited about the whole contest thing. She even went on and on about his old student of hers. I blinked and stared up at Herschel thoughtfully. Hey, you mentioned coming to Grania 20 years ago, right? Did you ever meet a student called Celia Oh shit. Oh fuck. Huh? I looked around. Everything around me seemed to stop in a freeze frame of time. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? An inhuman string of laughter suddenly echoed from across the street. I turned around to come face to face with what I least wanted to see. Oh no! Not right now, dude. Not right now. That thing's bad luck. That means fucking something's gonna happen. Oh no! No! Oh no! This creepy smile and this eye on his fucking chest. There's something in the water. What the fuck does that mean? There's something in the water. There's something in the water. Like Bradley Lake? Someone died in there? What the fuck is going on? I blinked and shook my head furiously. What was that just now? John, huh? You're alright there, kiddo. You sort of nodded off for a moment. I'm fine. I do that sometimes. You sure you're okay? We can stop and take a break if you... No. Let's keep going. We should hurry up and get to the school. I dismissed the other two's concerned looks and glanced over my shoulder worriedly. The vermin was nowhere to be seen, disappearing as quickly as it came. Was it growing stronger? I've got a bad feeling about this. There's something in the water. What the fuck? I don't know. The instant we reached the school lobby, Mrs. Corley swooped onto Sissel like a caffeinated soccer mom. We both desperately gasped for breath as Mrs. Corley pulled us into a bone-crushing hug. Sissel, John, it's good to see you've made it! And on time, no less. This'll be a good day. Good to see you, Miss Corley. Let's go. We kinda need to breathe. Mrs. Corley instantly dropped us onto the floor with a wide grin. Oh, apologies. I'm just very excited for your contest participation. I clutched my aching spine and groaned. Excited was an understatement. Mrs. Corliss was wearing one of those comically huge #1 gloves and swinging a Go Sissel sign around like a bludgeoning weapon. Good God. Sissel's ears drooped down in embarrassment at the sight of her blinding enthusiasm. You know, if he's having trouble focusing and being, you know, nervous and shit, like, upping the pressure is not going to help. I thought teachers weren't supposed to play favorites. I'll have you know that I'm a completely unbiased teacher. Favoritism? Don't be ridiculous. I'm just doing me best to be encouraging and supportive. Mrs. Corley poked Sissel on the nose with her foam glove before looking around curiously. Anyway, again with the fucking anyways, you have your contest entry ready. You should carry it to a display table in the ballroom soon. She caught sight of Herschel and her brilliant grin disappeared into a saddened smile. Her eyes glanced between Herschel and Sissel with a hint of bittersweet surprise. Hey there, Mrs. Corliss. You're looking, great for your age. Mrs. Corliss sighed and pulled Herschel into a slow, silent hug. She had to stand on the tips of her toes to reach him. It's good to see you too, Herschel. I'm proud of you. Is his name Herschel Bradley? And, like, Celia Bradley was his fucking sister, and so she died in the lake, and so, now, fucking, she's fucking, like, that's why he brought her, Sissel in, because, we gotta pursue the thing about sister and the tribute and all that other stuff. Herschel awkwardly patted her on the back like a child visiting an elderly relative for the first time. After a moment, she turned to Sissel, grin immediately returning. Anyway, again, you and John should head to the ballroom now. Good luck to you, Sissel. I expect great things from you.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Alright, we're in the ballroom now. Sissel and I can only gape in awe at the huge crowd bustling around the ballroom. Huge decorative projects that undoubtedly contain dozens of other contest entries lined every table. The other contestants were all impeccably dressed with fancy suits, dresses, and snobbish upturned noses. Compared to everyone else, Sissel's box looked underwhelmingly plain and unimpressive. We nervously carted through a sea of judgmental looks. Sissel's ragged clothing stuck out like a sour thumb? I believe it's the phrase is sore thumb. Whispers and pointing fingers echoed around us, but I urged Sissel to ignore it.
Look at that guy. When did Granny start accepting homeowners? Hey, I doubt any of his projects are even sanitary.
You think he even goes to school here? I thought Granny was supposed to have high standards. Fuck you. I think that last one was like an Adam Sandler voice. High standards. Sissel fixed his eyes to his feet and he stumbled past the gossiping crowd. His knuckles were painfully white from how hard he was gripping his cart. I placed a hand on his shoulder with a smile. Come on, man, just relax.
Right, relax. You make it sound so easy.
He took a small sigh of relief when he finally reached his own display table in the corner of the ballroom. Sissel adjusted his tattered tank top and hair when he thought I wasn't looking. I let out a frustrated breath. The pressure was really getting to him. You doing okay there, Sissel?
Fine, just a little nervous.
I glanced at the clock. We had a good 15 minutes before the contest actually starts. I grabbed his hand and dragged him towards the door. Don't leave it alone! Don't leave the thing alone! No! Don't leave the... Oh, no! Don't leave the fucking thing alone! Just send him off. Stand there and guard the shit. Don't leave the fucking... No! Someone's gonna fuck with it! No, and Herschel isn't around to guard the damn thing.
Well, what are you doing?
Let's go get some air. We both need it. Sissel looked reluctant, but allowed me to drag him out of the... No! Someone's gonna fuck with it! As we made our way out, I made sure to accidentally stomp on one of the gossiper's toes. His pained yelp was like music to my ears. I think Sissel agreed. No! Someone's gonna fuck with your thing! No! The cool, quiet air of the courtyard was welcomed relief from the stuffy crowd. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out if someone fucked with the thing in the next episode. I really hope not, but it's gonna happen. He mentioned sabotage. That means someone's gonna fuck with it. No, god damn. You should have said, Sissel, you stay here. I'm gonna grab Herschel, make him stand here so that no one fucks with your shit, because Herschel would kill a bitch. I know that damn well. Fuck. Someone's gonna fuck with his sculpture. Man. Thank you all very much for watching this episode. On the next one, we hopefully will not have to deal with all the shit I'm worried about. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been the trained up professional speaker for the voices in my head. When I say until next time, fare thee well. Bye, everyone.